Okay, if you have a kettlebell at home, this workout is for you. And we're just going to do a short, just about 15-minute circuit. So, what we're doing, I love it. It's 3 rounds and they get shorter and shorter each time. So, this first round is going to be 60 seconds each. So, each exercise we'll do for 60 seconds. We're going to start in a lunge. So, here I have my left leg in front with that right leg. I'm lunging back. When I go to that curl, I'm just lifting that knee up to the chest. So you don't have to lift the leg. That's a lot. It's a lot going on there. If you want to keep that right leg planted or you want to just bring that toe up, you can. Making sure you're not letting that right shoulder just fall down. So keeping those muscles in between your shoulder blades nice and active the whole time. Trying to keep the shoulders in line. And the trunk square. As you can see, I'm standing tall. If you want to do this near a chair, you can for more stability, more support. I would rather you have complete control of the exercise and modify than do it going all out, very uncontrolled. Okay, so second exercise, those swings. Now, right now I'm doing that advanced version, but you can always keep your feet planted. That's keeping it fairly low impact. And this is full body, it is cardio, but I want you to feel those core muscles controlling that kettlebell up and down, not just the core, the glutes and the abs and the pelvic girdle muscles, but your shoulder girdle muscles as well. And so this is just the modification, keeping the feet planted, hinging at the hips, sitting the hips back, weight is in your heels. Now, if you have any kind of shoulder issues going on or neck issues and you don't want to do that swing, then here are the modifications for just lower body. We're just going to do that lunge, that balance work on the other side. So that lunge with the curl. Yes, the curl is about your bicep, but I want you to really focus on those upper back muscles pulling that kettlebell up with control. Again, I want you to feel in complete control before you add that knee lift. Those inner and outer thighs are working to keep that kneecap stable. The obliques are working to keep your trunk square. Lifting from that pelvic floor with each exhale. Such a huge stabilizer for the hips. And if the weight is too heavy, you can always take it down to a dumbbell. Okay, so this is just a little skater with a press. Now you don't have to jump. I added a little hop in between, but you don't have to jump there. If you want to just do cardio, trying to get the heart rate up big time, you can put the dumbbell or the kettlebell down. Even though I feel like my heart rate gets elevated more when I use that weight. Now, if you can't do curtsies, then just go to that second or that sumo squat. You could have a press with a sumo squat as well at the top. You can get creative with it. Just check in with your knee, see how it's feeling here. Don't let the shoulders round as you press the kettlebell out. So try to keep those upper back muscles nice and active the whole time. All right, so we're going back to lunges, but this time we're going to just do a row here. So focusing on the upper back. We've been focusing mainly on the upper back the entire time. So you'll probably feel it burning in that upper back area. That's okay. That's good. Working those postural muscles. We're very careful not to let that right shoulder drop. So keeping it in the same plane as the left shoulder, pulling the abs in. So don't let straightening those legs overarch your back. Every time you straighten those legs, pull the abs in. That right oblique working with the left inner thigh to square off. Now, if it just gets to be too much, you can always put your kettlebell down, get a lighter weight. Okay, back to some cardio here. So that squat with the rotation at the bottom, keeping your hips nice and low. Remember, if we keep those legs straight and we just lower down, those low back muscles are lengthened, putting them at a very compromising position. So we get the butt nice and low, reaching, looking towards that arm. And to keep it low impact, just squat, no need to jump. And it looks like I could have got a little lower. And we're almost done here. Landing toe ball heel with those feet. Just to take some pressure off of those knees. Okay, we're just going to go to the other side with that row. Weight is mainly in the heels and the right side. You will feel some weight on the balls, but remember, we're trying to keep it out of that right knee. We're trying to keep that knee nice and stable, nice and still as well, so it's not kind of wobbling in and out. Inner thigh, outer thigh, the glute med, obliques, all of those muscles, stabilizing that kneecap, keeping those hips in place. Think of length in that spine every time you stand. I want you to almost resist gravity on the way down. Taking a little breather here. Okay, that first round was 60 seconds. Our second round will be 45 seconds, and that final round, 30 seconds of each exercise.